Yo, time for the podcast intro. Yo.
I'm here clocking on for duty.
Time for the podcast intro. You and I are so straight, I've worked that out, especially when it's just us. Yeah.
We really are. I'm in like cool surf shorts today.
Mm-hmm. And the T-shirt that you thought was a UFO, but it's actually a tennis court.
Oh, no, I embarrassed myself in front of Annabelle Crabb.
That's right.
She said, "What's that on your shirt?" And I said, "A UFO." And then I looked down and it had a tennis court and also a tennis ball on it. So
Yeah.
I'm observant.
But that's you just buying stuff, you know?
I don't just buy
buying stuff without any
I
thought.
buy stuff off vintage websites and I bid for them.
Actually, yeah, that's right. You bought me something nice off a vintage website. That
Yeah,
was
have you
lovely.
worn it yet?
I haven't had an occasion to wear it yet.
We'll find an occasion.
Yeah, I will. Every day is a special occasion, you know?
I know. You could dress up for me on a Monday when it's just you and I.
Okay, maybe tomorrow. Even though tomorrow's not
No,
Monday.
Ricky's back tomorrow.
Okay. Does she have
She'll
another
think it's for
idle
her.
shift off, maybe?
She'll have another idle shift next Monday.
Okay, good. Yeah, it's coming up to the pointy end of the idle season.
Ooh, who's going to be Australia's next Australian Idol?
I'd say it's
See,
a
I can
Leah.
do
I'd say it's a
voiceovers.
Leah. I would say a hot take, you know, young, surfy girl,
Oh,
you
I
know,
thought you
very...
said-
Is
I
it a
thought you
Leah?
said I'd say it's a Leo. I'm like, whoa, you're going star signs.
Yeah, I'll go star signs now. That's what. Yeah, I only talk in star signs now. I don't
I
even
think
use
it might be
people's
a
names
Pisces.
anymore. I go, hey Taurus, get over here.
You're going to have a 3-star day.
Yeah. Sajo, give me some coffee.
I'm surrounded by a few Sajos and I quite like them.
What's the Sagittarius or Sagittarian kind of bio?
Vibe. Well, they I don't know, but I just know that they vibe well with Leos. And my puppy's a Sagittarius, and the sister I
Why?
like
What
is
month is Sagittarius?
December, early December.
Oh, is that right? I find Leos vibe well with other Leos. You know, that's just our act.
Yeah, because we're a little we're a pack, we're a lion pack. Have you watched that film yet with Idris Elba?
The Lion King.
No. The one where he Beast or something, where he gets lost in the jungle and chased by a big mad lion.
I have not. Anyway, enjoy today's
Oh my God, why am I getting
podcast.
cut off?
Thank God it's Flamin' Monday.
TGIM.
This is so fun.
Ricky Lee, Tim and Joel.
Lovely. I've got a bit of Monday-itis. TGIM. Hanging out with friends.
Welcome to Monday, guys.
Thank God that it's Monday.
Why can't it be Monday every day? Give the people what they want.
Oh, yes. Thank God that it's Monday. We're here hanging out with friends.
Look at a little pep in your step that you got going. He's
I
bopping
know.
along to our little TGIM opener there.
Well, Melbourne's, absolutely dead because Moomba is on right now,
Moomba, yes.
and it's a public holiday. I don't know if they relate.
Yeah.
There's no one in the Melbourne office
No.
aside from Jem, and your smiling little face down the screen, so why wouldn't I be in a good
Oh,
mood?
of course. You know, and it's my favourite. It's actually one of my favourite days. It's Oscars Day. I go and watch it at Hoyt's, and I watch the whole thing.
Okay, so are we gonna
We're gonna unpack it. No, we'll unpack it in a sec. We'll go through it in a second.
Okay.
It was very boring. As
I
far
thought you were going to
as
say it's one of your favourite days because it's just the boys.
what is just the boys. I actually saw Ricky Lee at her Idol shift for the live show.
How was that?
It was amazing. She really does command the stage.
I
you
watched
know?
a bit last night.
Yeah, did you see
gets
us?
a
Did you
lot
see
of
us on screen?
Time. Yeah. She gets a lot of... Out of her and Tweety, she spends a lot more time front and centre.
Oh yeah, totally. You know, it was
I
very
hope
funny.
That's not a, dig at
It's a little joke you can play when you have young children. So I took my daughter, who is 10, and minimum age for being in the Idol audience is 10, right?
Yeah.
And so we were talking last night. I had all the kids watching Idol. I'm like, guys, you can see me and you can see Bo. And my
You've got to be
youngest,
present.
my youngest Artie was cracking it because like, where am I? So we just pretended that we took him and he just didn't remember. Like, see, there you are. And he goes, what? And I go, yep, there you are. Remember? How fun was that last night?
Oh, you can also do that with old people. I managed to convince my mum at a barbecue when I was there in January that she'd been to Mozambique. And she goes, what do you mean, Mozambique? I went, I did a show there and you came.
Actually-
what sort of mother are you?
Your mum was at Ed Sheeran. I saw last night pop it up on my close friend stories.
Are you on her close
Well,
friends?
he must be because
Wow.
how good I've seen it. And also, I'm glad that Perth had a good time. But when you're seeing people posting photos from Ed Sheeran, I'm like, yeah, God, we've done this.
We did that 5 weeks ago.
We've seen it.
Well, I feel bad because it was her birthday Saturday, and Jack and I called yesterday being like, happy birthday to you. It was the day before.
Why didn't you say, remember we called you Saturday?
Oh,
we
I should have
called
done
you.
that. We're on our way to Mozambique,
called you
mate.
from
Leave me
Mozambique.
alone.
Did you enjoy Australian Idol? Yes, Ricky is at her Idol shift. It's just the boys today. All the usual Monday stuff. Please stick with us. We're here live, by the way. Live. Till 6.
Ricky Lee, Tim and Joel.
Oliver Tree and Robin Schultz. Miss ya. Love ya.
Love ya.
Imagine having a burrito bowl with Oliver Tree.
Oh my God. Life
yes,
is late.
and some quesadillas with Robin Schultz.
Oh, that's my dream dinner party.
Guzman
And Hillary
Gomez.
Clinton.
Guzman Gomez.
Mad Max, although unless he's too mad.
What do you mean?
Like Mad Max, like is he throwing like burritos against the wall and stuff?
No, I want dinner with Guzzy. I don't want dinner. I don't want dinner with Mad Max.
Oh, okay. Well, I thought we were doing the Mexican chains.
Oh, what if you were having a dinner party and Guzman from Guzman Gomez came and Mex from Mad Max came?
Yeah. Oh, you'd have to sit them at opposite ends of the table.
Yeah, of course. Yeah.
Because they'd get a bit, aggro towards each other.
Enchilada in your face.
And oh no, thank you.
Actually, we're going to talk about
dinner.
One of our favourite shows in a second in Mailbag. Come dine with me. But let's talk
so good.
Oscars, everybody.
Okay.
Can I get some Oscars music, please, Dan? Just some,
Let's
hooray
get
for
up and
Hollywood.
about.
Because I went to a function in Hoyts and watched the whole thing on the big screen, which is so good.
Do you get a little drink or a popcorn or something?
Mate, are you serious? You get Peking duck pancakes, Wagyu sliders, lobster,
Wow, it's like being there.
Prosecco, your favourite.
Oh my gosh, I love it. I love it Australian sparkling.
No, it's great, And look, it was a really great function years ago because, do you remember a time when the Oscars weren't telecast live into Australia and you had to watch it at night?
Yeah, at night, yeah. And I remember a lot, and then there was both. They did the day and the night, and a lot of people would try and block their ears and save it for the evening. It never works.
No. Elvis didn't win anything. All Quiet on the Western Front and Everything Everywhere All at Once were the big winners, obviously.
Yep.
Mm-hmm. But my favourite Jimmy was the host. My favourite Jimmy.
I know you're Jimmy. See, I'm a Fallon. You're a Kimmel.
But you know why I like Kimmel? Because Kimmel doesn't even worry about it. He just walks out there and he's just hosting that show like it's his own. He doesn't care because he's friends with all those guys.
I respect that. I do like that.
And also, is this a weird thing to say? Didn't feel like a very famous crowd this year.
Like, was Meryl there?
No.
Ooh.
No Brad. No Leo.
No Brad. No Leo.
Tom Cruise wasn't there.
Dick Van Dyke.
Probably. But Tom Cruise, I reckon Tom Cruise may have boycotted because he wasn't nominated for Best Actor. And the story on the street was that, of course, Top Gun Maverick saved the movies.
Right.
As far as getting people back into theatres.
Yeah. Big action blockbuster style movies.
Yes.
Do we have Ant Bishop on the ground?
Tom
Or
and
something?
James Cameron didn't show up tonight. The two guys who insisted we go to the theater didn't come to the theater.
It was a very safe Oscars, though. Very safe.
Well, I'm glad Brendan Fraser won for The Whale and Michelle Yeoh won for Everything Everywhere All at Once.
I think you and I both predicted The Whale win. You did it very early on, having not seen the film.
Very early on. This is Brendan Fraser, and here we go. Here's a hot take. I reckon he's going to win an Oscar.
Bang.
For this. Oh my God, $100 my way. Thank you.
Oh, did you? Well done.
Yeah, no. You said you'd give me $100
Did I?
if Brendan won. Yeah.
Okay, come get it. Oh, you're in Melbourne for Mumba.
Oh man. I might go busk at Mumba and make.
No,
the
but
same.
seriously, the Academy has a crisis team in place. If anything unpredictable or violent happens during the ceremony, just do what you did last year. Nothing.
Boom. Now, I did miss that because this time last year, remember when we were on from 3 o'clock and it just had happened about 10 to 3 and we
did
ran in
wall-to-wall
here.
coverage.
We did wall-to-wall
dropped
Chris
the
Rock
show,
coverage.
ripped up the sheets. Let's go. Will Smith and Chris Rock.
Yeah, it was huge. It was huge.
Not as exciting this year. Did anyone sing?
Of course. We'll get to that in a second because I have a question because it's just the boys today and on behalf of the girls, I've been shocked today by the attitude in the office about a particular moment with Lady Gaga, but we'll get to that in a sec. Because Malala was in the audience. Malala, who obviously was
Malala, yes.
Yeah, you know Malala. How would you describe Malala to the audience?
She interacted with the cocaine bear at one point. I know that much.
Yeah. Well,
I don't know a whole heap about. Hang on.
Malala is an activist, right? And we won't go into details, but she won the Nobel Peace Prize in 2014. She was 17, and something very bad happened to her because she was standing up for her rights as a lady. As a lady,
it's awful. She was shot.
Yeah, she was shot, but she was at the Oscars because there was I think a documentary made about her or something at some
Probably.
stage.
Her life sounds pretty hectic.
And now she's at the Oscars.
Malala, who is here. Malala, welcome.
Thank you so much.
Do you think Harry Styles spit on Chris Pine?
I only talk about peace.
Yeah, it was funny because Jimmy Kimmel could ask her anything, and that's what he went. That's what he went
That's
for.
hilarious. And then there's the cocaine bear walking up the aisles.
That's Cocaine Bear. Leave Malala alone. Come. All right, we got to get this guy out of here.
Cocaine Bear came out on stage and was basically asking who had cocaine, and then walked up the aisle and pretty much suggested that Malala may be carrying. It was so funny.
Or Dakota. What's his name? Dakota Fanning.
Where?
Oh, that would have been funny if I got it right. No, just because she's young, She's
Dakota
probably
Fanning.
28 now.
I think she's a bit older than that now.
But do you know when I was younger, I dreamt of marrying Dakota Fanning.
Did you?
Mm-hmm. Like, I was certain I was going to marry Dakota Fanning.
How
She's
young?
29.
How young?
29. Oh, like 11.
Okay.
And then I was certain I was going to marry Joseph Gordon-Levitt from then on.
Really?
Yeah,
I can't
he
see
was
you two
alright.
together.
What, me and Dakota or Joseph?
Have a listen to Rihanna performing her song. This from Black Panther. I thought this was going to win.
Oh, it's such a...
It didn't win though.
No, I'm really angry about who won this category
Why?
because I wanted Lady Gaga's Hold My Hand, Hold My Hand, Hold My Hand.
This was an amazing performance. She stripped back. She was acoustic.
Wait, she was there?
Of course she was there.
There was all that speculation around her not going to be there.
So this was the thing, right? So she rocked up on the red carpet. She was in her full get-up, makeup, dress, the whole lot.
Yeah,
Then for
shebang.
this performance, jeans, black T-shirt, took her makeup off. Now, the girls in the
love her.
office could not believe that she went from makeup to no makeup and then back to makeup again.
Oh, this
and I'm
is
like,
why we
why is
love
that?
her. She
But why is
plays
that hard
tricks
to
with her mind.
believe? Why is that a difficult thing to believe?
I think
Why
it's
can't you just take
cool.
your makeup off?
Take your makeup off and hold my hand.
Do you think it takes ages to take your makeup off?
No, you just get a wipe, don't you? I do it all the time.
Bang. If you said that in the office, you would have been chastised like I was.
Really?
I've come
Who
in
was-
here with
who was
half
the
an ear.
main?
Oh, everybody.
really?
13, 24, 10 if you're a lady. How long does it take you to take your makeup off? Is this an incredible feat that Lady
Really,
Gaga?
it's just a lot of effort.
Yeah, a lot of effort.
Well, I'm sure she has a team helping her. It's Lady Gaga.
Well, that's what I mean. It's not hard to take your makeup off when you're at the Oscars.
And also, I reckon it was probably taken off in a specific way to leave some little bits on.
Oh, you reckon?
Yeah, for sure. I do that.
The winner of the best song was Natu Natu from the movie Ah.
Yeah.
And I believe it's a total banger.
An irresistibly catchy chorus, electrifying beats, and killer dance moves to match have made this next song a global sensation.
But is it a banger?
It's also a total banger.
Great.
Ooh, okay.
That's a banger. 13, 24, 10 ladies. How hard is it to take your makeup off? And if it's not hard, please also call, because that would be kind of on our side.
Yeah. We need some defence in here.
Yeah, 13, 24, 10. Taylor Swift. It's Lavender Haze on this Monday afternoon.
Ricky Lee, Tim and Joel.
Lavender Haze. Happy Monday. I mean, look, it wouldn't be the Oscars without Ange Bishop on the scene.
No, I can't.
Our Ange Bishop. And not Australia's, but ours, Tim and Joel's. Ange,
Yeah, we love her.
how is it?
Oh, look, it's amazing. I was wearing my Property of Tim and Joel badge as I
Yeah,
stepped onto
good girl.
the carpet.
Good.
Because, that's
Yeah.
what you told me to do.
Yeah.
Look, I'm still backstage.
Yes.
It's been an emotional evening, is what I'm going to say. Lots
Really?
of tears.
From
Yeah,
you
happy
or from the
tears.
actors?
Mostly from the actors, a little bit from me. I couldn't help but cry when they came backstage and they were crying too. I'm a sook.
Yeah.
And I think the biggest tears were actually from the people sitting behind Thames in the audience. She
Yeah.
co-wrote Rihanna's Oscar-nominated song and had this giant white headpiece on. And
yeah, I
if
noticed
you were in
that.
any of the 15
I
rows
saw that.
behind, you weren't going to see anything.
What's going on with
Yeah,
that? Surely you're not
see
allowed to wear that. Just like she had one of those dog collars on after a dog's just been to the vet.
Oh, yes, they
Yeah,
can't
it
nibble
does
it.
look
It's
like she-
behind.
Yeah, they were trying to stop her scratching something for sure, I think. But, yeah, the only one I thought that could rectify that was Cocaine Bear, who went a wandering through the crowd.
Now, have you seen Cocaine Bear at any of the after parties yet?
No, but
And we
I'm
mean the actual
following
bear.
Cocaine
We
Bear.
mean the actual bear.
That will be, yes.
Yeah, right.
I know you mean the bear.
But Ange, do you think?
That's the one to follow.
Do you think this year, though, I mean, after last year, where we really, well, I mean, look, let's be completely honest, we all absolutely loved last year because it gave us something to talk about for an entire year. But this kind of was as predictable as it gets.
It was, wasn't it?
Yeah.
I mean, everybody had given speeches so many times during this awards ceremony that nobody ran over during this awards season, that nobody ran over because they're all practiced. They all knew what to say. It was up,
yes.
do it again, get off.
Yeah.
Nice and tight.
Do you think Kate Blanchett got snubbed because of her comments at the Golden Globes or whatever the awards were, where she said that we shouldn't be?
It was
Yeah, I think it was the
It-
Globes.
Yeah, it was at the Critics'
Oh,
Choice.
sorry, yes. of
Look,
course.
I don't know.
My
That
second
was
favourite.
during the Oscar nominations period. That was when people were nominated, and she obviously still got nominated. It wasn't during the Oscar voting period per se, so
Right, okay.
maybe.
Okay.
But also, Michelle Yeoh's performance in Everything Everywhere All at Once is extraordinary. I mean, it's an
Yeah, she's
extraordinary
cool.
film.
She's cool. And where are you kicking on to tonight? And which party? Which
So,
party has the
we're still
delight
back-
of the bish?
Well, still backstage at the moment because, it takes this long for everyone to get back here with their Oscars and get their photos done. And they've only just left. And they were just a massive emotion, a heaving mass of tears, all the
Yeah.
Everything All at Once people. As were the All Quiet on the Western Front peeps, I have to say. They scored 4 nods too.
Yeah.
And that's a bit of a win for Netflix, which has sort of snuck in some Oscars
I'm glad
there.
they got a little
Oh,
win
of
out of it.
course.
Netflix, a little up-and-coming little unit, they are.
Yeah.
Yeah, well, they've been trying to win for years with Roma and The Power of the Dog, and they finally sort of did it on the
Yeah, and
on
the floor is
sneak.
lava.
Now, we know we're going to get to the
yeah.
after party following Cocaine Bear, but I have a question on behalf, because it's just the boys here. Ricky Lee's doing her idol shift today. The
Yeah,
girls
right.
in here were amazed because Lady Gaga obviously rocked up in her full face and her full dress, and then she stripped back and took her makeup off and did her performance of Hold My Hand, and then all of a sudden she was back in her makeup again. As a lady, is that an amazing feat?
Look, this, without question, was one of the things that just kept me, because I initially thought, when I looked at the song, I thought I should pre-recorded it, because where's all the makeup on? She had a bright red lip on.
Of course.
She had the dress with no back. You know, you could see her bot through that dress at the back.
hello.
Have you seen the rear shots of that dress?
I have.
I will be looking in a moment.
Amazing. It's amazing, a little Versace number. But but then they pulled back the wide shot. It was definitely live. And so she actually even, and here's attention to detail, she actually even had little skerricks of the red lippy still on her lips, because as you'll all know, when you take a red lip off, it's very hard to get it all off. It can take till the next morning.
Oh, I
Amazing.
And so she
see.
still
She's
had
amazing.
those little telltale signs, and then she did the song, and then put all slap back on and went out into the, shouldn't use the word slap, should I, at the Oscars, put all the makeup back on, and then went back into the audience. But it was the real deal.
All right.
Wow. I'll give her a kiss for
Oh,
me if
and-
you see her.
Yeah, yeah.
I
Yes.
will.
And?
Did you see Hugh Grant with Ashley Graham on the red carpet?
Was he a bit rude? Is that what I'm hearing?
It was cringe.
What did he do? What did he do?
He was rude.
He just gave her nothing. He didn't want to be there, and she was doing her best. She did a really great job on the red carpet, and it was just it was awful. It was awful.
We'll find that and try and play it before the end of the show.
Just quickly, what would you do in that situation? Would you give them a Will Smith style slap, or we just move on?
Yeah, right. Yeah, Joel, that's what I'm going to do after all these years. No, I don't know. It is hard. When you've got someone who absolutely 100% does not want to be there, bringing it back is tough. And I felt for Ashley there. Because the amazing thing is, Hugh Grant then got back up on stage with Andy McDowell in a kind of 4 weddings and a funeral reunion and nailed his presentation with the funniest gag of the night.
Of course,
So,
of course.
Yeah, when the cameras are properly on the actors, they know when to turn it on, that's for sure.
Yeah, we know a few of those.
All right, Ange, we'll let you get back to it. Let us know if you get in touch with Cocaine Bear, and if you do, I'm sure we'll see it on the Channel 10 news.
I'll send
You're
photos
going to
and
be so energised for Studio 10 tomorrow morning.
Yes, that's right, because I'll be having my Red Bull.
Yes, of course.
Yes, oh, that's right.
Red
You
Bull
love your
Bear,
Red
one of
Bull.
our favourites. Very quickly, Jared,
Love you, Ange.
you're going to weigh in on the makeup conversation.
Yep.
Yep, go. Yep. What do you want to say?
Okay. Yeah, I had a quick change for a dance I was doing, and we had to take off all my makeup and put all my makeup, a different set of makeup back on, and took 2 minutes, full change makeup. It was insane. I had like 8 people around me doing everything.
A 2-minute quick change. What was this for? Sorry, Jared.
A little dance show I was doing.
Oh, a little dance show.
No, it's just everyone's very amazed that Lady Gaga took her makeup off and put it back on again.
No, literally, it is a great feat. Like,
She's
if it is-
quite a lady.
if you do it, it is insane.
All right. Thank you very much,
Love the
Jared.
dogs.
Wow. Well done, Gaga. Here she is after her performance, actually.
It's nice.
Yeah, it was good.
It's also a total banger.
Hello.
Thank God it's Monday.
TGIM dudes.
Ricky Lee, Tim and Joel, driving you home on Nova.
Oh, they might be giants. For you, I'm Dr. Worm. Are you aware of this song?
I am aware of this song. Are you aware of a country called China?
I've heard of it. I love their food. In fact,
Yeah.
I controversially think their food is number one over the Italians.
How very dare.
I know.
Oh no, Italian number one all the way for me. Anyway, this isn't about them, this is about China.
Yeah.
People have been left confused and shocked
Yeah.
after worm rain fell from the sky. So basically all their cars are covered in little, like, gross worms.
Actual worms?
Worms. Like, look, worms everywhere.
Wow.
Like big sluggish worms.
You know what I've noticed about that photo?
What?
A lot of Hyundais in China.
A lot of Hyundais.
A lot of Hyundais.
And of course, typical Chinese authorities have not confirmed why it happened.
Of course not. Yummy.
Where do you begin when you
Your
come
car's
out
covered
and
in worms.
to get into your car? Do you bother cleaning it, or you just hope they fly off as you drive?
But George Ezra could write a song about worms flying from the sky. He's got a way with words, doesn't he?
Away with worms.
Away with worms. It's George Ezra. Green, green grass. Just the boys. Mailbag's next.
Ricky Lee, Tim and Joel. On Nova.
Sing it, George. Green, green grass. On this Monday afternoon. Ricky Lee, Tim and Joel. No Ricky Lee today. She's got her shift, right?
She's got a shift.
I mean,
She's
she
working.
finally gets the gig. Finally gets announced. Her name's in the show title.
I know.
And yet Idol, the side hustle, gets priority. Interesting. Interesting.
One of her many side hustles. She hosts everything on Channel 7. Sonia Kruger doesn't.
Yes, I did watch her live though on Idol yesterday. I was in the audience with my daughter, and it was pretty incredible to watch her
that silver dress
in proper like work mode.
Yeah, business.
And then in the ad breaks, I was still texting her, like making her laugh and stuff. It's like, oh no.
And she replies.
Yeah, of course, mate. Everyone's got their phone with them at all times.
Yeah, that's true. Does she any diva demands you saw?
She was eating heaps of lollies in her little backstage room.
Obviously, Rich wasn't around.
And no, he wasn't. And also, interestingly, Idol sponsored by Tim Tam. Who knew? So
I know. Hey, bring a few cases in, baby.
When Idol's on at dinner time, and you expect when you go there to get dinner, because I just expect if you're going to throw a party or if you're going to have a function on at a meal time, it's up to you to provide food.
Absolutely.
Well, they didn't,
and because you had the kids with you, so you didn't do like a little pack or anything.
No, we had 58 Tim Tams each for dinner.
Oh, great! So the kids would have slept.
Feeling
well.
great, feeling good.
Yeah, good.
Let's look into our little bag of mail.
Open it. Read it.
Hey, Ricky, Lee, Tim, and Joel. Time to check the mailbag.
You got mail. Get in touch with us. Have we changed our email address?
Well,
rtj@novafm.com.au. Or get in touch on the socials. You can do that. Or text us 04800 31 585.
Yeah, that hasn't changed. Our Instagram handle, though, is proving to be a little bit tricky.
Why?
Because we revealed the worst kept secret in show business last week, that Ricky's joining the show. And a whole heap of fake show accounts have popped up, right?
Oh, I love this.
So there's the Ricky Tim Joel show account. We got in touch with them. We said, hey, how much for the handle? They said, hey, bitch, which good way to start. At least, they listen to the show.
Yes.
Name a price. And someone said, what?
tacky.
Yeah, I know, tacky. And our team, I'm not sure, was it you replying, Gemma? No, someone was replying. They replied, what's your minimum?
Oh, that's fun.
And Ricky Tim Joel show replied, 5,000. And then, like, the green absinthe fairy? Like,
oh, yeah. Is that what that is?
They want 5,000 bottles of absinthe?
Absinthe.
I'm sure we could do it.
I used to think absinthe was illegal until I saw it everywhere. Well, why do we
make
think
you go
that?
cuckoo or something?
Yeah, green absinthe, the green fairy or the green frog or something. I honestly, please prove us wrong. 13, 24, 10, or prove us right. There was a time where absinthe was illegal. I'm sure
it was. Yeah, because the absinthe fairy in Moulin Rouge is played by Kylie Minogue.
Oh, really?
Yes. Not the current touring Australian version, the movie.
Okay.
And then another Instagram message from Ricky Lee, Tim Joel show. Don't love the way that snaps as much. We asked, hey, how much for the handle? They said $3,000.
Okay. Well,
we're working on it.
I can tell you our handle will be Ricky, Lee, Tim and Joel. No show and no and. Ricky Lee, Tim and Joel. And it is being worked on. Yeah, because things take ages. I mean, Meta have got their inboxes piled up. Sky high.
They're up to pussy's bow,
Yeah,
especially the Oscars and stuff. Like, my God.
Actually, this could be something to look into. This might be wrong as well. But, in terms of when you think something's going to happen and people think they're clever, do you remember at the turn of the century? So 20th Century Fox. 20th Century Fox?
Yeah.
At the turn of the century, someone, I think, thought they were going to change it to 21st Century Fox.
Yeah.
And extorted them for all this money. And I'm like, no, we're just going to keep it at 20th Century Fox.
Booby trap.
Gotcha. Now, let's get to something that we love. An off-Broadway TV show called Come Dine With Me. I really like Come Dine With Me, the UK version, because they're so blind. What's for dessert? Moose. Chocolate mousse. I give Connie's mousse a four. We've got so many messages
about Connie's mousse all weekend.
Cassandra says, Tim was right. Brilliant TV right here. This was just random. And then Luke says, hey, guys, was listening to the podcast from Wednesday and heard the team talking about Come Dine With Me, the UK version. Now, the UK version is the saddest version of all time.
Yeah.
That's the goat. This is one of the best clips from that show. It's of a sore loser reading out the final winner. Enjoy.
In fourth place is Nikki. You won, Jane.
Oh, my God.
Enjoy the money. I hope it makes you very happy. Dear Lord, what a sad little life, Jane. You ruined my night so you could have the money, but I hope now you spend it on getting some lessons in grace and decorum, because you have all the grace of a reversing dump truck without any tyres on. Well, you wouldn't, let's be honest. There's nobody in there, love. So, Jane, take your money and get off my property.
God, what a brilliant show. Bring it back.
You have to watch it. Fine dining, fine lining.
Going.
I think it is. Yeah, why wouldn't it be? Come Dine With Me Couples is great. It's also a nice insight into the worst houses you've ever seen in your life. If you want to feel good about your life, watch Come Dine With Me. Apparently, absinthe was banned for a period based on the belief that the green liquid was hallucinogenic.
Oh, but it wasn't.
There you go.
We'll have to try some in here.
Maybe. Surely it's World Absinthe Day soon.
Oh, any day of the week.
We'll check your glossies soon. More from the Oscars around the corner as we fine dine with Fine Line. Go, Harry.
Oh, beautiful.
Ricky Lee, Tim and Joel on Nova.
Yeah. Thank you, Miley. It is Flowers here this Savo on Nova. It's Ricky Lee, Tim and Joel. No Ricky Lee today. She's on tonight. It's all results tonight because I was there last night, right, for Idol. And my favourite Josh got the safe the safety, like you automatically through
the touchdown.
Yeah, no touchdown. The save, like the vote to save him.
Right. I tuned in for a bit, and there was a girl who wasn't used to wearing heels. And she had to walk down some
because
stairs.
everyone's 15.
I know, she was 15. I was like,
I know, it's ridiculous.
Give her a pair of slides.
Yeah, I
I was
know.
going to know. It's a smoky stage.
You stop putting smoke on the stairs to somebody who's not worn heels before.
And then I got confused because Kyle wasn't there, and I was like, has Kyle been fired? I don't know.
No, unwell.
Yeah.
Anyway, Ricky Lee is doing her idol shift tonight.
Chooka's Ricky.
Yeah, it's just the boys today doing glossies.
The glossies. On screen. On screen. On screen.
I mean, we're fresh from a very uneventful Oscars. Just as we spoke to Ange Bishop about a second ago, like it was all kind of above board. Everything that people predicted pretty much happened.
I know, but maybe that means the after parties are going to get real loose.
You
Although
reckon?
I assume they always
So
do.
I don't think Hollywood gets loose anymore. I think it's the opposite.
Yeah, they're all a bit boring. They take themselves very seriously.
The Americans do. Which leads us to our first glossy.
Okay, let's go. Oh, well, this is what we were talking about earlier. Hugh Grant.
Yeah.
Hugh Grant was very rude to is that his date or a reporter?
Well,
on the
no,
red
apparently
carpet?
I hadn't heard this yet. Ashley Graham on the Oscars red carpet.
I've heard that name.
Have a listen.
What are you most excited to see tonight?
To see?
Yeah, well, I know that you probably watched a few of the movies. Are you excited to see anybody win? Do you have your hopes up for anyone?
No one in particular.
Okay, well, what are you wearing tonight then?
Just my suit.
Your suit? Who
Yeah.
made your suit? You didn't make it.
I can't remember, my tailor.
It's not too bad. He's just being aloof. It's not rude.
It's not too bad, but he's not giving her a lot to work with.
I think it's British people at American functions. I've got two examples. One of them I'm going to play in a second. One of them famously, the Rolling Stones were playing the Super Bowl halftime, and an American reporter says, "Has this been a lifelong dream of yours?" And Mick Jagger's like, "Not particularly." And then this, when The Cure were inducted into the Rock and Roll Hall of Fame.
Are you as excited as I am?
By the sounds of it, no.
British people don't get as into it as the Americans want them to.
They don't.
No. Now, here's some more Oscars goss for you. I heard this today.
Okay.
This is a film called To Leslie, all right? Andrea Riseborough, I think that's how you say it, was nominated for Best Actress for the movie To Leslie. Very harrowing, right? Leading up to the awards, a bunch of very high-profile celebs, as generally celebs are, like Gwyneth Paltrow, I think Jennifer Aniston, and a whole list of others that I don't have in front of me, but more than just Gwyneth Paltrow, said that it was a small film with a giant heart.
Beautiful words.
Now, this made a lot of people think it was a celebrity-backed campaign for the win, which apparently is illegal in campaigning for the
and
Oscars.
it's been a real thing of late.
And so they believe it was snubbed, even though potentially she should have won. Potentially. Michelle Yeoh won for
Michelle Yeoh,
Everything,
and,
Everywhere, all
Michelle
at once.
Williams, and who's the other one? Kate Blanchett, all in the running. So I don't know if I believe
But a
that.
string of very high-profile ladies did back that film.
Wow,
there you go. Kate Winslet, Edward Norton, another high-profile lady. Charlize Theron.
Me. I want to be a high-profile lady.
Well, you kind of are.
I'm a middle-profile lady.
Is the Oscars on Channel 7 again tonight? Do they rerun it, or is it just that's it? Because they normally kind of.
I'm not gonna rewatch it.
I reckon they'll put it on after Idol. That's my hot tip.
Perfect. Ricky will have to throw to it.
She doesn't have to do it. Maybe Scott
She
Tweedy
might
will.
have
Maybe Tweeds will.
No, we know they give it to the star.
What else is happening in the world of glossies?
Let's go. Oh, Chris Martin. No, that's not Chris Martin. Is
Mark Zuckerberg. I mean, you know how you know it's not Chris Martin? Because he doesn't have a love brooch on.
Yeah, and 7 young boys behind him
From
doing
BTS.
choreography.
Do you know this?
Oh, Oscars are on tonight at 8:45 p.m. on 7.
Yeah, they always run at prime time. Yeah, there you go.
No, what is Elon Musk up to? Just kidding. What's Mark Zuckerberg up to?
Well, this does have something to do with Elon Musk. In launching, he's launching a new social media site similar to Twitter because Twitter's working. Elon Musk responded to the news by tweeting copycat.
Oh.
Yeah.
But who was around first, Mark Zuckerberg or Elon Musk? Mark Zuckerberg.
Around first in what way? I mean, Muskie...
In the tech world.
I think Muskie's been on the periphery for some time.
Yeah.
Making batteries and spacecraft and stuff.
Yeah, all that stuff.
Yeah.
Elon loves a sassy tweet, though.
He does. Well,
this is
owns
right
it.
on brand for him.
Last glossy, please. What's happening here?
I don't want to get them incorrect.
That's 50 Cent.
50 Cent. Because I've gotten everyone else in Glossy's 50 Cent. Wrong.
He said something. He said that he likes looking at attractive women but doesn't want them to come near him.
I really enjoy looking at attractive women. But, you know, I don't want them to come too close to me. Don't come to me. Just stay over there where you at with your pretty because you probably crazy as and you everything.
Sounds like he doesn't trust himself. He looks good there.
Fitty?
Yeah.
Or Elon? Or Chris Martin?
Not Elon. I mean you, actually.
Oh, thanks, buddy.
No,
Ooh, knock off time.
Boom, light it up, party time.
Yes.
TGIM.
Crank it.
Thank God it's Monday.
Monday looks good on you.
Ricky Lee, Tim and Joel.
TGIM, guys.
Yeah, thanks, Dickie. I missed Dickie on the Oscars red carpet. I didn't see him.
I know. It feels right. Although
Feels
Dickie
right?
and Christian, it feels right when Dickie's on the red
Oh,
carpet.
right. No, I get you now.
Yeah,
It feels
Dickie
wrong,
and
but
Christian
he's not.
have been very busy the last few weeks with Pride, and the two of them are everywhere.
Too busy for the Oscars, is that what you're saying?
That's what I'm saying. I'm saying they're above the Oscars now.
All right. Well, if you want to rewatch the most predictable Oscars in history, it's on again tonight at 8:45 on Channel 7. It's just the boys here. Speaking of Channel 7, before the Oscars, you'll see Ricky doing her idol shift, which is why she's not here today. She's back tomorrow.
Be live. Don't stuff it up, Ricky.
What are you looking forward to this hour, Mr. Creasy?
Oh, so much. I've got another Lady Gaga story for you later in the show.
Why?
Because it's a good one. It's Oscars related.
Okay.
It's Oscars Monday.
Has she won an Oscar?
Yeah, she won for Shallow.
Oh, yeah, that's right. Okay, cool.
Like singing. She won
singing. Yeah.
But she's been nominated for acting.
Yeah, I know, heaps. Yeah. She was terrible in House of Gucci.
Well, she wasn't nominated for that.
I bet she was terrible in it. That's just a,
oh my God.
a side note.
It's just you and I here. Why are you trying to get my...
I heard something about about Lady Gaga today. It's not for on air.
You told me, and I crossed my arms.
Ricky Lee, Tim and Joel. On Nova.
Peking Duck on tour as we speak. Make sure you go and see the Duck Boys. Check your local guides. Just Google them. Do whatever you want to do. That's them with Darren Hayes.
I watched that on a party on the weekend and felt very cool. In fact, I DJ'd a party and then someone took over the DJing and then someone else said, "No, give it back to Joel. He works in radio."
Oh, so serious?
I almost texted you and said, "What is that song I like?"
What did you play? What were some of my
What was
in your repertoire?
I'm never gonna not dance again.
Oh, really?
I did.
It's also a total banger.
Thank you.
Yes, it is. I did Just Can't Wait to Be King from The Lion King. Because that's a bit of fun. Everyone knows the words.
What kind of party were you at?
A gay one.
Oh, God. I thought you guys are supposed to have the best kind of parties.
Oh, you would have loved it, mate. You would have loved it.
The kids are a bit starstruck by Ricky Lee now, you know.
Were they? Are they?
Yeah.
Oh, well,
the fact that she's got a Spotify and stuff, they can't stop looking at her Spotify.
Well, what have I got to do to impress your cool kids?
I think you've
I've
done it.
hosted TV shows.
I think you've done enough.
Play Eurovision for them. That'd be cool.
What, the bits where you get the phone number wrong and throw to the act?
I got it wrong once. And I don't know how that happened because it was coming up on auto cue. It was our opening monologue, and I just went rogue and gave my ex-boyfriend's number out instead of 1-800 Eurovision.
At least the people closest to you and the people that love you the most pointed out your flaws. That's the main thing.
Oh, I know. Yeah, I had my phone on Do Not Disturb backstage. First thing I see 4 hours after the broadcast was a text from my mother saying, "You got the phone number wrong at the top of the show."
See, you've got to. That's what you get.
Should have a producer's
the people that you love, yeah. Hey, if you've been somewhere where a brawl's just broken out, right? 13 24 10. Want to hear from you next? You've just been minding your own business. All of a sudden, a brawl has broken out. We would love to hear from you. 13 24 10 is the number. Give us a call on Nova.
Ricky Lee, Tim and Joel on Nova.
Lizzo and SZA. Special. Here at the Sabo on Nova. Ricky Lee, Tim and Joel, Nova's First Class and 50K, it is back. You know the deal. You and three mates, First Class with our good friends at Qantas. Anywhere in the world, you pick the destination, you pick the mates, you spend the 50 grand, it's easy. You check in with your name on the Nova player, then listen to Nova for the boarding call. I know the Brekkie guys will have another chance tomorrow morning from 6.
Oh, my God, I want that prize.
Yeah, it would be good.
It's also a total
It'd be a
banger.
total banger of a prize.
It's a total banger of a prize.
Now, you and I don't believe, are fighters. Well, I know I'm not, and I know
We're
you're
lovers, not fighters.
Yeah, we're lovers. You know, I got drive-by punched once.
Really?
It's the only fight I've ever been in my life.
Listener?
Standing at a McDonald's on the Gold Coast. And I'm standing there minding my own business, and some guy punches me in the jaw and keeps walking. I think he mistook me for somebody else.
Right, yeah.
But see, you always
Tina
think...
Fey.
You always see, especially on the news a lot lately, brawls breaking out in peculiar places.
I know. And you know, you and I like to fight, but we like to fight with our words late at night.
Yeah, fight with our words. Silent treatment's a good weapon. I love that. It's one
I've
of
been
my
using
favourites.
that on you a bit lately, and
I've
it works.
noticed. Yeah.
But this is a brawl. Maybe I could silent treatment brawl you? I don't know. I'll get a few friends in. 9 funeral goers were jailed after a feud between 2 family groups broke out at a Welsh wedding. At a Welsh cemetery. I don't know where I got wedding from. Broke out at a Welsh cemetery.
Welsh people get married. Yeah.
I don't know. I guess it feels more normal for a brawl to break out at a wedding, not a cemetery. I'm digging a hole now. The men arrived.
Digging a hole at a cemetery. That's what you do.
Oh, I know.
6 feet under.
Yeah, I'm here to help. The men arrived with bats, hammers, knives, and axes and ran around the cemetery fighting each other.
Look at them. One of them's wearing a singlet. I always think if you're wearing a singlet at a funeral, you're probably going to hit someone.
Oh, I know. It'd be inappropriate, to the person.
It's like if you notice how everyone who gets pulled out of cars and stuff are never wearing shirts. The people who are driving erratically around town and they get pulled out of it. Always topless. I've never driven a car without a shirt.
It's like whatever they're maybe taking is making them a little bit sweaty. The group, they damaged gravestones, injured people, and at one stage the fight intruded a cremation service after they ran into the chapel, spat on the floor and drank water from the flower vase. Who are these people?
They're Welsh animals.
I know. A police helicopter was dispatched.
Oh, really?
Yeah. It was between 2 family factions. Oh, a bit Romeo and Juliet.
Montagues, Capulets.
Montagues and Capulets.
What's the Welsh version of that?
Oh, I have absolutely no idea.
Georgia, did the brawl break out in an unusual place?
Maybe a cemetery or a wedding.
It broke out on the netball court. I was playing mixed netball and shot a goal and turned around and 2 of the guys were having a punch on.
Oh my God, I love it. What were you? Were you goalkeeper, goal defence?
I'm a goal attack.
Goal attack. Thought so.
Mixed netball. Can I ask you, how old are you when you play mixed? That's boys and girls, I'm assuming.
I'm 23.
Mm-hmm. Is that a bit weird?
No, it's fun. It's really fun. It's good social.
Yeah, good social.
Good social. What, because you get to meet some sweaty guys, or?
Yeah, I just play with friends and things, and I play netball on Saturdays, just a girls' comp. So playing with some boys is a bit of fun. They're a bit faster and taller, so yeah, it's fun, but not when it breaks down into a brawl.
Picking up what you're putting down, Georgia.
What was the brawl?
What was the brawl about? Were they all fighting over you, Georgia?
No, not at all. I don't know. One of them probably shoved the other one too hard, and there was some probably words exchanged, and then boys and all that testosterone just decided to punch on.
Everyone who plays netball seems to think it's a real contact sport. It's real.
Yeah, and because it's not, is it?
It can be.
Yeah.
It can be.
It can be. Yeah, it is. Isn't it?
I think I'd be a centre.
Why is that?
Because, like on this team, I sort of, I pass the ball over here and then I throw it over there. No, hang on. I catch the ball over here and then I throw it over there. I get people involved.
You're not the centre.
What am I then?
You're potentially the tail.
What the hell is the tail?
In the human centipede of the show, I am the centre.
Well, we're not talking about human centipedes. We're talking about netball. Also, Gemma just said Joel's death's a WD. Is that a wing defence? Yeah, a wing defence. If there's a problem on the wing, I got you.
Where's the wing?
The wing would be the sides of the court.
Oh, the sides. Okay, good. So you're SD, side defence.
Yeah. I'd be catering. I'd do the orange quarters and the cordial. Yeah.
So get a little what do you call the backboard? Netball would be so much cooler if you had a backboard. So bounce off the backboard and into the
into the basketball. Wouldn't it?
I know, much cooler. Michael. Hey, Michael, where'd the brawl break out, bro?
It happened when I was DJing a wedding.
Oh, my gosh.
You and Joel have so much in common.
Yeah, I was a DJ too, Michael. What sort of bangers do you like to put out there to get people on the floor?
I'm pumping out whatever's current, or
Yeah,
you want to do a nice little retro set, not a problem at all.
Also a total banger.
And so what happened for the brawl to break out?
So the father of the groom was doing his speech and started talking about the bride, and he says, "Oh, I've noticed that like Deb's a little bit opinionated, but then we noticed that half the time she's a proper little effing B."
Wow, okay.
And then the father of the bride gets up. You can't say that about my daughter.
No, you can't.
And then next minute they punch on, and then the brothers
Did you
get
have to
involved.
stop the music?
There's no, because they said do something, so I played Eye of the Tiger. Yeah. 3 ambulances and 5 highway patrol cars later. But
3 ambulances.
Ambulances. I love ambulances. Wow, oh my God. Thank you very much, Michael.
No problem.
Time to cut the cake.
Do you want to give yourself a little plug? If anyone's... What area are you in? Maybe someone...
the Penrith area, come on and see me. I'll be spinning the wheels of steel. Come and see DJ Kelly Ho.
DJ what?
DJ Kelly Ho. Like the bigger bus.
Kelly Ho.
Ho, Kangle Hill. That's DJ Kelly Ho.
Do you have lasers and stuff?
Oh, I do it all.
Mate.
Lava lamp. Okay.
Maybe the next party we have, next listener party, we get Michael.
Yeah, we have DJ Kelly Ho.
Whatever he's called. Thank you, Michael.
Ricky Lee, Tim and Joel.
It's been Monday AF.
TGIM.
Stick a fork in me, I'm done. Thank God it's Monday.
Oh, it sure is. I mean, I know it's Oscars Day, but is there a better movie soundtrack than Armageddon?
Yes, there are, but I'm not going to debate you on it right now.
You know, I won this soundtrack. When I was a kid, I rang up. I think it was Triple M.
Yeah.
Yeah, 10th caller through. Got the CD, cut the Triple M stickers. Boom.
Oh, did you have to go into the station to pick it up?
I think I did.
Classic.
The UK, though, are set to test a new Armageddon alarm in the next couple of weeks. Oh. The alert will feature a very loud mobile phone alarm designed to warn the public if there's any danger to life nearby.
As in, like a missile or a virus?
I think there's any danger to life. So, yeah, all of the above. Or potentially if Steven Tyler's around, maybe.
What if it accidentally goes off?
Well, I'm assuming it will.
No, accidentally.
Yeah, I'm assuming it will. Do you want to say it again?
That might be fun. No, don't say it again.
Accidentally?
Just stop talking.
It will revolve around extreme weather-related events as well, but plans to expand to warn about the more imminent threats.
Wow, I didn't realise the UK were under such threat.
You didn't?
Okay, stop saying this to me like I'm an absolute idiot. Did you?
The UK. Lots of stuff happens in the UK.
Yeah, I know, but I still feel fairly safe.
Sure.
It's
Metro Boomin.
Okay,
sure.
I'll shut up.
Ricky Lee, Tim and Joel. On Nova.
Metro Boomin. The Weekend and 21 Savage as well. Fitzy and Whipper with Kate Ritchie on after 6. And then you know what? Smallsy's live from Walt Disney World in Orlando, Florida. The best of the Disneys.
Well, I saw Smallsy on Friday. He got there quick.
It's like, 13 hours? Magic can happen over a weekend.
Oh, okay.
Sorry,
he just didn't mention anything. He didn't tell me.
Does he tell you his life story?
Yeah, I'm Nova Comms now. Everything has to come through me. Ben, Liam and Belle, they're having the day off because it's a public holiday. Nathan, Nat and Sean, they're busy too.
Mm-hmm. What about the Brizzy
Anything
guys?
else you need to know?
Who else?
Brizzy guys, they're having a
what are their
couple
names?
of cold ones. The Brizzy guys? You mean the Brizzy station that have been here forever?
Yes.
Susie O'Neill.
Ash
and
Lutzy. Yep.
Lutzy and Susie O'Neill.
Mm-hmm, that's right.
God, I had to hold
Adelaide,
your hand
Nova 919.
Jodie Oddy and Hazy.
Hold on.
Any other questions?
Let's go through the smooth roster.
Yeah, I know Melissa Doyle and Cameron Dado are on there because I sat next to them at awards.
I was listening to David Campbell on the drive around yesterday.
Oh, why don't you just marry him?
Huh?
Why don't you just marry him?
No, thanks. He has a family. What makes you
He's got a lovely
happy?
wife, actually.
And also, we're going to bring this back because we tried to do it last week. We want to do a
No shit, Sherlock!
Oh, I thought I was meant to be doing it.
13 24 10. It's no.
No shit, Sherlock.
Sherlock.
I don't know about that sting. It's very harsh, isn't it?
Why don't I just say it?
Okay, you do it.
No, Sherlock.
Oh, wow.
Do you want me to do it with like a
Well,
little bit of a hint of
that
naughtiness?
effort between the two of us, 900 kilometres away from each other, was remarkable.
Do you want me to do it with like a hint of risk?
Yeah, go.
No shit, Sherlock. Oh, no, stop.
Also, what makes you happy? 13 24 10. So basically, it's Captain Obvious or what makes you happy. Because, look, you know me, I always wake up on Mondays and go, what's Princeton up to? And Princeton
Absolutely.
University and the University of Pennsylvania have determined that happiness rises when your income increases.
No shit, Sherlock.
Well, yeah, I'd say so.
Basically, money makes you happy. 13
It's
24
kind of
10.
important, isn't it, money? Like,
What makes you happy? Well, it takes a lot of. It means that you can make more decisions, I guess, doesn't it? If you've got
yeah,
money.
have a bit more agency over your life.
Yeah, like a lot of the times, if you don't have money, you don't really get to make many decisions about your life. Like you have to do this, you have to do that, you have to do that. Whereas if you have money, yeah, just do whatever you want.
Yeah, go nuts, babe.
Go nuts, babe.
I don't know if that's the advice that they give you, but...
They interviewed 33,000 people, which is a fair-sized survey.
Yeah.
With the lowest salary starting at $10,000 a year.
Oh, my God.
A year?
Yeah. What do you do?
It
But what? Maybe they're not working full time.
No, well, I would hope not. It was then revealed that people who had a salary of $500,000 a year were happier.
Yeah, okay.
Well, really?
I believe that.
Really?
I believe that. I'm not saying money is important, but
No.
I am saying money is important.
Okay.
To a
Let's do it.
degree.
Let's do just to a degree, yeah. 13 24 10. Come on, let's finish off your Monday with sharing with Australia what makes you happy.
$10,000. Oh my God.
10,000 a year. All right, Tanya, go for it. What makes you happy, mate?
Friday nights. It's the furthest away from Monday morning.
Oh, you're telling me, sister.
Friday
what do you like
nights
to do on
make you happy.
Friday?
It's just the best night of the week.
Yeah, what do you do on a Friday? Catch up with the girls?
Oh, just catch up with the girls, catch up with friends, just not worry about work.
Would you ever, Tanya, would you ever get like a Pakistan tartars and some like Yumi's hummus and just, I don't know, get some bloody Sauv Blanc and just really clock off?
Oh, yeah. It's not the Sauv Blanc. It's a nice bottle of red, though.
Okay.
Oh, red.
Oh, heavy. You're a heavy red girl, Tanya.
A nice cab Sauv, thank you.
Oh, wow.
Heavy.
God,
Nice.
stay away from Tanya the next morning. Woofed.
I know. Those lips, nice and red.
Get the toilet brush handy. Thank you, Tanya. Sarah, what makes you happy? Firstly, do you believe this survey from Princeton University suggesting that people on $10,000 a year aren't as happy as people on $500,000 a year? It's madness.
Well, look, yeah, money's not life. The highlight of my life is listening to you guys.
Oh, there we go, Sarah. You've made
we
the
must have a
promo.
prize for Sarah somewhere.
Well, it's hard to. We don't have a prize. We have no merch yet because we have a new show. But we'll get you something if we'll
let's
get you
just
something
give
if
her
we
the
could.
50K in first class.
You can't do that. You can't say that. You can't even joke about that. Thank you,
Oh,
Sarah.
I'm joking.
Sarah.
Ricky Lee, Tim and Joel.
Thanks, Tiesto, Tate McRae 2, 10:35 at 10 to 6 here on Nova, TGIM. Just the boys. Ricky's got her idol shift tonight.
She'll be live in an hour and a half. Have I done my math correct?
Unless, yeah, probably after home and away, I guess, isn't it?
Yes.
On the week nights, and then you've got
She'll
the
have a
Oscars.
little- Yeah, she'll have a little Madonna mic on.
Yeah.
Something fabulous.
You'd be
no
happy
doubt.
to know because I was there last night for the live show.
Yeah.
She has a Cancer V during the break.
Oh, I should hope so.
You
on
know,
ice.
What we get is what the world gets, you know?
Yeah, she's authentic.
Yeah. Now, quickly, before we get to your Lady Gaga story from the Oscars, if you are just joining us, my highlight from the Oscars was the fact that Cocaine Bear made an appearance. And
Yeah, that was fun.
So, yeah.
Malala, who is here. Malala,
Welcome.
Thank you so much.
Do you think Harry Styles spit on Chris Pine?
I only talk about peace.
That's... Cocaine Bear, leave Malala alone. Come... All right, we got to get this guy out of here.
Jimmy Kimmel doing a great job. But yeah, as we said, there wasn't really there was no standouts. Although, I guess the big standout song-wise, you thought Hold My Hand by Gaga
didn't win. I'm devastated.
I thought maybe because it's Rihanna's year, Super Bowl, baby.
Yeah, but even as a Rihanna fan, you can't admit that's a good song.
And that's terrible.
Yeah,
but
exactly.
This is what won.
It's also a total banger.
This. Now, I've never heard of the movie.
It does make me want to shake my buzzies.
Never heard it.
Well, you haven't heard everything, have you?
Makes me want to just go into like a Tanya Zayada Bollywood wormhole.
Oh, my God. Do you know I've got Tanya Zayada's number in my phone?
Oh, we're trying to get her on the show.
Yeah, we should get her on for quick draw. Should be good fun.
Bet you $50 you can't.
Okay, I'm going to make that my
It's a Who Dares Wins joke. Do you remember that show? Who Dares Wins?
Oh, yes. And it always involves someone walking naked through a shopping centre.
Really?
Yes, every dare. Like every second dare was like, take your kid off and walk through your shopping centre and terrorise.
I'll give you $50 if you tell me who co-hosted it with her.
Mike Whitney.
Okay. I did not think you would get that in a million years.
I love Who Dares Wins. I even tried to reboot Who Dares Wins with me and Tanya, but no one went for it. You'll be shocked to hear.
Now,
can I talk about Lady Gaga?
Yeah. I want to know who you fell in front of. Did you have an embarrassing fall, 13, 24, 10? Or did you fall in front of someone famous? Because generally when you see someone famous, you get a bit flustered. 13, 24, 10, tell us who you fell in front of, or maybe just an embarrassing fall to finish the show today.
Yeah, we'll take whatever. Now, I should point out this year... Yeah, we will. Yeah. This year's Oscars, the carpet was champagne coloured instead of the usual red. This is the first time in 6 decades it hasn't been red. Well, I think I've got a theory.
Why's that?
My premiere for my Prime Video special was pink carpet, and I think the powers that be saw that and saw how
the
well
Academy.
It worked.
Yeah,
the
maybe.
Academy. Yeah, that's them. And they went, let's go champagne coloured. Because we can't obviously go pink. That'll be copying Joel.
Yeah.
So I think everyone was a bit, not knowing what to do on the champagne-coloured carpet. They were a bit thrown. Lady Gaga, she's been praised by fans for helping a paparazzi photographer who tripped over on the Oscars red carpet. So
everybody!
No, now is not the time to play that. When he took a fall, Gaga stopped what she was doing to run over to him and bent down to check that he was okay.
Oh, that's nice. She's good like that, isn't she?
She's great. Why wouldn't you love Lady Gaga?
I do love Lady Gaga. I just think she was terrible in that movie.
Your attitude says otherwise.
No. She was just no good in the House of Gucci. I think she should stick to the music.
No, she shouldn't. She's in the new Joker film.
Oh, yeah, that looks pretty cool, actually.
She's going to be awesome in that. And she should have been playing Amy Winehouse in the Amy Winehouse film, but no one knows who that actress is.
Who is the person who... I didn't realise there was an Amy... Oh, you did tell me about the Amy Winehouse film. That's right.
Yeah, we did this on air the other day.
Yeah, that's
right. She's a nobody. Yeah. She's been copping heaps of flack for not looking like her.
Apparently, the designer of the carpet, this is the champagne carpet, said that the champagne colour will be soothing and won't be an eyesore. But I think,
there you go. People are too relaxed and they're falling over left, right and centre.
Isn't the whole kind of the thing about the Oscars is their last
the red carpet.
It's our last bastion of kind of indulgence.
Yeah. I would like them to go back to the red next year. Like, cool, they tried it with the champagne. They didn't tell me which sort of champagne. I would have liked to know. Might have been a sparkling. But, let's go back to the red, please.
Now, Amy, did you fall in front of a celebrity, or this is just a random celebrity encounter you're calling with?
Didn't fall, but said something really silly in front of John Farnham, Sam Brown and Jack Jones.
Oh, my God, what did you say?
Huge Farnham fan, by the way.
Who isn't?
Who isn't? Take a number.
His backup singer, Lindsay.
Mm-hmm.
So we're having a chat with everyone, and then when he came in, I went, "Oh my God, you're so great!" Because I said, "Your hair looks black on stage."
Black as
nice, Amy. Thank you, Amy.
Thank you.
Who doesn't love John Farnham? You're so right. That is it for the boys. We're done. Fitzy and Whipper with Kate Ritchie around the corner. Ricky Lee back tomorrow. We will see you then.